Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Hager number 9827 four-wheel ball bearing hanger with top mounting plate. So a 9827 is this very robust hanger. Large, this is going to be capable of a tremendous amount of weight, and we'll get to that in a moment. And this video is going to serve as an overview of where you use it, what it goes with, a visual review obviously, and some dimensional review. That's called a pendant bolt. Pendant bolt is what that's called. This includes the top mounting plate for your door. It's pretty obvious how that goes together. You just clip that around. And then you're secured. This will come with a box wrench for you to be able to work the height so that it is compatible with your application in terms of exactly where you need the height to be. So that box wrench will allow you to turn that. Okay. It's going to come with more screws than you need. You only need 4. They have sent 9, so you need 4 screws is what you need for this to get this installed. 4 of these, probably number 8 by 2 inch, I would say, or 1 3/4 panhead style sheet metal screws. Okay, now let's take a look at the extended description. Zinc plated steel. Yeah, I would say I would go with that. Self-aligning to allow consistent contact with track. These wheels float a little bit, I think is really what they're referring to. The weight of the door is going to force them to be self-aligning in the bottom V-groove sort of profile of the track that they're riding in. Ball bearing axles, that's going to allow, and you can't really see them on the camera, but right in here is where the bearing packets are going to be. That's going to allow it to carry lots of weight. This is used with the 9801 and the 9703 tracks, and they're rated for 250-pound doors when you're using them in pairs. So, are you going to be sliding a door heavier than 250 pounds? It's pretty unlikely. They do make track, Hager does, that will handle heavier weights, but at 250 pounds, you're already at the outer range. If you're going to be installing a common pocket door in your home, I would, however, recommend heavier rated, heavier duty material, because you never want to have to service that. Never, ever. Because there is no elegant way to service parts of your pocket door installation. So I would always suggest that you use the best caliber in terms of highest duty rating that will fit into your opening. How big of a track assembly can you install, and then into your budget. Go as good as you can in that regard. You never have to want to carve out a pocket door to get to that hanger. Okay, pocket doors are really elegant. They are really great solutions. They do permit you to avoid conflict with, what you might call a very poorly designed pair of doors, but there are times when there's no way to really solve the problem. You've got a bathroom and you've got a right-hand door coming in. Well, you go into the bathroom, you turn around and close that door. Well, the right-hand reverse door to the commode or the lavatory is right behind that door. And that's not very elegant, because that commode door is going to be left in the open position. You're going to open up your bathroom door and crash right into the back of it. What should have been done is that bathroom door should have been a pocket door, okay, so that there's no swinging conflict. You get where I'm going with that. There is a link below this video to a document called Template. It's going to be the dimensional properties of this, and let's touch on some of it right now. I can see that the overall diameter, I can see that the diameter of the wheel is 1.23 inch, and my caliper, yeah, it's spot on. Yeah, 1.22. That's what my caliper is telling me. Thickness of the wheel, I am seeing 0.347. 0.347. So people will often call us up and say, yeah, I need a hanger. My wheel's 1 1/4 diameter, and it's 5/16 thick. Okay, well, they're all that size. So providing those dimensions will hopefully allow you to very surely determine if what you have is a 9827. Center to center of the wheels, they have it 1.53 inch, so basically 1 in 17/32 center to center, and I would say that that would be fairly accurate as well. Okay. Diameter of the pendant bolt they give us at 0.31 inch, so basically 5/16. The caliper tells us that that's basically accurate. The mounting plate, let's go over that. Appears to be 2.82 inch, or 2 in 13/16. Yeah, about 2 and 7/8. Overall depth of the plate, about 1 1/8 inches. That little projection that's there, or the offset, is about, the offset is about 3/16. You're about 5/16 overall. Okay. Hager has a very comprehensive offering of this material. Let's take a look at the product catalog. And that will show us pocket door kits where you're going to find the 9827 and all of its sister products. I would open up that document and search for 9827. And the document has not been scanned for OCR, so we cannot search it. So the 9827 is literally shown in, as you scroll through that document, as a component or part of a larger bill of materials, an entire pocket door kit. You can obviously buy those by the hangers separately, as well as in addition to the other pieces that you would have in a pocket door frame, like the guides that would go in the front, obviously the track. After that, there's really nothing else that you need. You would obviously need some pocket door hardware, an edge pull, maybe a pocket door jam bolt, maybe a privacy set or a keyed lock even, or one that's handicap compliant. We can provide you with all of that material. But that product catalog will give you an overview of all of their pocket door kits. And I'm sure that they use the 9827 in just typical sliding material like bypass material as well. But in a bypass, track, hangers, door guide, then hardware, flush poles, whatever you're going to use. Then there's a link to the installation instructions, and they are included with the hardware. The only thing that really applies to us is the distance of mounting the plates for your application. I do not know why they're giving us two different dimensions on mounting the hangers. They've got 1 inch dimension on one end, and forgive me. Okay, duh. So 1 inch from the edge of the door, and then it would be 4 inch from the edge of the door to the back side of this, which is basically what it's going to be. 1 inch from the edge. There's no hard and fast rule, but get up to the top of the door, secure it through the top rail of the door. If you have a standard commercial construction flush architectural wood door, I would avoid running any screws down into the end grain of the stile. I'd move it over, and I would position my screws safely away from that seam of the stile and then the rail as they meet there. I'd move it over here. Yeah, 1 inch, maybe a little bit more, maybe 2 inch or 3. But keep it outside of there as best as possible. The rest of the installation instructions kind of refer to a bypass opening, so obviously the 9827 is used in those applications. Finally, there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Hager products that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. Now, the name Hager is synonymous with hinges. Hager hinge, that's their namesake, Hager hinge. However, they sure get into a lot more than just hinges. And in fact, it would be faster to say what they don't get into. What they don't get into currently are steel doors and frames and wood doors. But hinges, lock sets, exit devices, door closers, trim and auxiliary hardware, sliding door hardware, electrified hardware, weather stripping, on and on and on. Any questions on the 9827 or any other Hager product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.